step by step. Left, right, moving forward on the glory.
Welcome to the best gambling show on the internet. This is the home of the money pick. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. We got the week 6 teasers. We already hit 3 in a row. Let's add another one. First game, we got Miami at the Jacksonville Jags. Jags +3. I'm going Jags +10. I'm adding the 7 to them, and I'm riding with the Jags again. I know some of you guys don't like it. I know a lot of you guys don't like betting the Jags in any circumstances, but you are missing out. We have been making money with them. And Trevor Lawrence, he's a guy a lot of people are underrating in this league. His performance has been getting better every week. Yes, the Jags are a mess. Yeah, the Jags make a lot of mistakes, but this Lawrence Shenault combination on the outside is something that's really working for the Jags, and they got the run game going. Urban Meyer has to respond this week. He really does. He's facing Brian Flores' defense. Flores' defense giving up, 34, 35 points a game. How the hell are the Dolphins going to stop him? I'm not saying Lawrence and the Jags are going over 30. I'm not saying this is going to be a shootout in London. Absolutely not. But what I am saying is I think this Jags offense outperforms the Dolphins offense. And Tua coming back doesn't really do anything for me. Tua coming back, I don't think improves this offense. I don't think anyone really wants to do the dirty work, the film grinding, and understand why. But Tua does not improve this offense. I'll save you the time. And Urban Meyer needs to respond. He's taken a lot of criticism. And yeah, like we get it. He was in a nightclub dancing with a young woman while his wife was at home. It's not a good look. And Urban has to respond. I think this is his response. I think he comes in here with determination and he wants to prove everyone wrong. And, it's okay to give Urban Meyer a lot of hate, but why isn't anyone giving Brian Flores any hate? That defense is an absolute disaster. They can't get a pass rush. And the Buccaneers could have put up 80 against them last week if they wanted to. Why is no one criticizing Brian Flores? Wonder why. Next game, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Philadelphia Eagles. Tampa Bay is -7. I'm taking that Tampa -7. I'm bringing it down to Tampa Bay as a pick'em. Tampa Bay to win in the cover. It's simple fundamentals. Tom Brady is not going to lose on the road to Hurts. It's that simple. But this isn't even about Hurts. This Philly team has some magic in it. Hurts has a little bit of a Southern magic side of him. You know what I'm saying? He'll make a play out of nothing, play yard style. I really like Hurts, but I don't like the coaching of the Eagles. I don't like the organization of the offense. I don't like the run game. And I don't feel like Hurts is put in positions to win. So that's another bad thing going in against the Todd Bowles defense. And this Philly defense, they're good. I like their defensive line, but they're just on the field too long. And when you're on the field against Tom Brady, against the Buccaneers, eventually the surgeon, they'll open you up and they're going to sew you and cut you in a wide variety of ways. And that's what's going to happen to the Eagles. Don't be surprised if this game's closer than you think. Don't be surprised if this game is a ball game going into the second half, 1-score game, but eventually Tampa Bay is just going to take over. They're going to hit that 4th and 5th gear, and this Eagles offense just isn't organized to keep up. I love the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as a picker. Next game, we got the Green Bay Packers, Aaron the Game Rodgers, at the Chicago Bears. The Bears. Bears +5. I'm going Bears +12. This is a little bit dangerous because even when you add in Justin Fields, and we know what that adds vigor, that adds inspiration, it adds better quarterback play to the Bears, but we know the Packers have a lot more explosion. That's why I know some of you are probably like, Lawson, this 12, aren't there other meat on this bone to pick? No, because this Bears defense is going to play good, and because the Packers only have 2 explosive players on their whole team, and their third explosive player, Jair Alexander, he's not going to be playing. He's injured. So literally, it's just the Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers show. and you got some injuries on this Packers offensive line, I'm not sure they win the battle when healthy. But certainly, if you're limping into Soldier Field, this is a good front of Chicago, and I'm not sure Green Bay wins this battle. I think this ball gets out of Aaron the Game Rodgers' hands rather quick. As for Fields, the read option is in play. And whenever the Packers come in, wherever they're playing in the NFL, you always have the belief and you always have to ask the question, are the Packers going to get pounded? Is the Packers front seven ready for the run game this week? You always have to ask the question, and the read option adds a different element. It adds an extra man and the X's and O's for the Bears in the run game. I think the Bears get the run game going. I think the Bears go over 150 yards rushing. I absolutely love this plus 12. Aaron Rodgers is great. We know he is great, but this is a team game, and I think Soldier Field helps as well. Plus 12, Bears. Next game, we got that Los Angeles Chargers at the Baltimore Ravens. Chargers plus 3. I'm bringing it up. Chargers plus 10. Let's ride with it. It's Herbert. It's Stanley on the road. I am quite impressed by what we're seeing out of Herbert this year. But I think Lamar Jackson has an answer. Him and Mark Andrews might be the best combination in terms of symbiosis this league has. And that's saying a lot. So you got these two beasts going up against each other. But I think Derwin James is the X factor of this game. I think you're going to see a lot of him on man coverage on Mark Andrews. Take away Mark Andrews short. And I want to see what Lamar can do. And this Ravens defense is going to have a game plan for Herbert. I think this game is lower scoring than other people. I don't think this is like the Browns-Chargers game where we're seeing 44-50, 44-48. We're not going to see anything like this. I think this game is going to be more of a playoff atmosphere. Possessions are going to be at the premium. I'm not saying points are going to be low, but possessions will be at a premium. That's why I like the Chargers plus 10. This is a one-possession game. No matter which way you slice it, no matter which team you think will win, you should take the plus 10. And if the Ravens were plus 3, I would do that in the plus 10 because this is going to be a very, very close game. And it's a game of inches. We hear that trope a lot, but it really is. It really is a game of inches. And this is one of those examples. Next game, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out my Patreon page. Link in description. Only $5 a month. Let's get to this next game. We got the Seattle Seahawks at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Seattle is plus 12. I'm going with Seattle is plus 5. I'm making them plus 12. I'm rolling with Geno. And let me spell this out. The Seahawks defense stinks. They are a bottom 7, bottom 10 unit in this league. They are. But you have to be able to exploit their blind spots. You have to be able to exploit their weaknesses. You can't make someone lose their temper without pushing their buttons, unless it's like a legit crazy person, right? But so let me make this point. I think the Steelers run it a little bit, but I don't think they get their run game going. Like I said last week, and I'll say it again, I think Big Ben's going to play good. No Juju Smith, and that helps. Obviously helps the Seattle defense. I don't think the Steelers run it too well. That's why there's going to be a lot of pressure on Big Ben. I think Big Ben plays well, but there will be a turnover mixed in. I think Geno, he's got 10 days to prepare for this. I think the 10 days will help. I think you'll see Pete Carroll work in a few trick plays, work in some reverses, get Metcalf involved in the game. That's what Seattle has to do. And Geno Smith, he can't offer you a whole lot at quarterback. I'm not trying to sit here and be a used car salesman. I'm not trying to sell you guys Geno Smith, okay? That car might break like 20 minutes once you get out of the lot. But what I am trying to sell you is Geno Smith has a deep ball. And that's one above average quarterback trait he has in this league. And the Seahawks have to utilize it. The Seahawks offense won't be pretty. They're going to have to run it a lot. but there will be opportunities for play action to slang that thing deep, and the Seahawks can't come in this game timid. I don't think they will. I think they'll come into this game holding their nuts and going crazy. Seattle plus 12, absolutely love it. I even love it, even though I think Burger's going to play good. There is a possibility Burger won't play good due to him being without Juju Smith-Schuster. There's just aren't enough speed options on that Steelers offense. And when you look at both of these teams, the Seahawks just have more playmakers, even without Russell Wilson. Next game, we got the Kansas City Chiefs -7 at the Washington No-Names. KC -7. I'm bringing it down to KC 0, rolling with a pick 'em. Feel really confident about it. We know the Chiefs' offense is a juggernaut, and we know they're going to be motivated after taking that massive L against the Bills. But that's not where this analysis starts. This analysis starts with Steve Spagnuolo against Taylor Heineke. I think Heineke, listen, I like the way he plays the game, and I like his courage, but he just isn't good. And this Chiefs defense has been absolutely garbage. But I think Spagnuolo gets the better of Heineke here. I think Heineke turns it over 2 or 3 times again. I tell you that before every game he does it, and you guys get mad that I'm telling you again. He will turn it over 2 or 3 times this game, and I think this Chiefs defense comes in with aggression, with malice, with destructive purposes. The story of this game, everyone wants to talk about Mahomes and Andy Reid against this Washington defense. I understand it, but I'm more involved with this Washington offense versus this Chiefs defense. I think the Chiefs defense responds, and that's why I think this pick'em is absolutely in favor of the Chiefs. I absolutely love it. And also in this Kansas City Chiefs-Washington game, I'm going to make that over-under. I'm going to make it 55.5. I'm going to bring it up to 65.5, and I'm going to go under on that because, like I explained, I think the Chiefs defense has a big day. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Let's go through the teasers. I got Jags plus 10. I got Tampa Bay as a pick'em. I got Bears plus 12. Chargers plus 10. Seattle plus 12. And then I got KC and Washington as a pick'em. If you need an alternative, work in that over-under 65.5 in the Chiefs-Washington game. This is the best gambling show on the internet. Hit that like button. Share the videos. Hit me up on Instagram. I love hearing from you guys. Comment below.